Alright, so TDS just came out with a new update, and they released this thing called admin mode. And I'm going to be telling if it's worth it, if it's not worth it at all, and I'm going to tell you all the features that come with it. Alright, so let me go into a sandbox mode, which it only does work in sandbox. You can't do it in anything else whatsoever, only in sandbox. So you pop into this mode right here. It's kind of just like gray area, and then if you click C, you have this whole entire GUI. You could do modifiers for enemies, spawn amount, delay, infinite cache, towers. The towers one, not sure if it works. I'll check, but this check mark's not. I'm not really sure what it's doing, but I'll go over the first thing. I could assign up to 3 admin players per party. I could also create mega servers, so I can have up to 6 people. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, the next one is enemies. You can spawn all these modern enemies, although you cannot spawn event tower enemies. Okay, so I'm editing this right now, and Below Natural just said that legacy game modes will be enabled soon, but it's going to be rolled out slowly, so I'm not sure when that's actually going to be enabled. And they will also be releasing event towers, I think, because it does say special enemies. So I just wanted to say that because what I just said is wrong. Alright, so here's me spawning the enemy right here. There is no delay whatsoever spawning enemies, and you can spawn practically infinite at a time. And then the next thing is units, which pretty much you could spawn any unit, even event ones, I'm pretty sure. You can spawn any of them infinitely. There's no delay whatsoever. So there's the railgun tank. As you can tell, you can spawn as many as you want. I mean, you're gonna lag your game, but it doesn't really matter. You can spawn, you know, there's like field medics, there's elves, there's like Humvee, there's tanks, there's giant skeletons. Kind of spawn anything. I think that's really cool. That's like one of my favorite things that you can spawn. You can just spawn all of them at once, doesn't even matter. On to consumables. Pretty simplistic. Pretty much you could do any consumable infinitely, no cost whatsoever. Like, pretty much I could drop a nuke right here, and it'll nuke. I could do that infinite times if I really want to, and that's just kind of it. Now, on to maps. Pretty much easy, normal, hard, insane, and special. I don't know what special is, but I will click it in a second. But you could do any map. You can't do event maps, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be enabled eventually, so I wouldn't count on it never being enabled. But you could do any map. You can switch between them constantly. Now here's headquarters. I've never seen this map personally, but you know, I just got back into playing tower defense myself, so not really sure. It does work. Definitely comment down below if this is an actual map, because I have no idea myself. Now here's me switching to a different map. I mean, it works perfectly. You can switch to any map possible. I mean, I think hopefully event maps will be added soon. And you know, that's kind of it for the maps. Moving on to game modes. Pretty simple. You got Fallen, Molten, Casual, Intermediate, and Easy. But they will eventually add event modes too, is what I said before. They will be adding that soon, so I will put a pinned comment down below on what they add once it comes out. Now moving on to modifiers. Modifiers, you could do any modifier. You could do the brain rot one, the small one, legacy, April Fools. I'm actually going to try the small one right now, and I'm going to spawn in a few enemies. Hold on. Okay, and here's an armored. As you can tell, they're small, half health, and it does what it's supposed to do. And, you know, I'll be trying a different one. I'll be trying the April Fool's 2022 one. As you can tell right now, they're coming from both lanes, backwards and forwards, so it does work. And that's kind of it for the modifiers. Now on to music. This one's pretty self-explanatory. You could go do any music that they've had, and you know, that's kind of it. Now moving on to stats. This one, you're able to modify any kind of part of any tower at any level. You could also enable or disable golden perk. even if you don't have it. I don't have Golden Cowboy and I was still able to enable it. But pretty much, for example, if I go to level 4 and I do, let's see, the damage, I'll do 100. And then the cooldown, I'll do 0.1. The range, I'll do 99. And now the scout has a ton of range and a ton of damage to it. So now let me test this. I'm gonna spawn in, let me see, the Molten Warlord. I'll spawn him in. And as you can tell, it's doing a decent amount of damage. But first, let me up the damage of the Golden Scout real quick. So I'll change. We do level 4. Oh, hold on. Okay, let me change it to 1,000. And as you can tell, it's doing a absolute massive amount of damage. And that's kind of it for stats. So do I think this Game Pass is worth it? Well, no. I don't think it's worth it. Only if you do content creation, I think this could be worth it because of the amount of ideas and, you know, stuff that you could do with the admin Game Pass. Even when legacy game modes and the special enemies are able to be spawned in, I still don't think that this Game Pass will be worth it either. Just due to, like, you know, how pricey it is and what you get out of it. You could do a lot of things, but only content creators, I feel like, can get the most out of this Game Pass. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe for more. And stay tuned for some challenges because I got to make this Game Pass worth it. And peace.